All right. This is a cool cast podcast, the coolest podcast on the planet. Shouts out to the Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son, the Messiah. You know. So I'm a pillow talker or whatnot. So I be asking chicks all kind of questions. Anyhow, so this is I remember I used to watch Charmed and shit too years ago. So you just found out about the whole situation with like magic and shit, like motherfuckers fucking with all types of witchcraft or sorcery or whatever, whatnot, all this crazy shit. So I had chicks tell me shit. So it's crazy too, cause some chicks get mad when you ask them about this shit. So like that's like kind of a telltale, like yeah, she be fucking around with shit. Cause why would you? But I don't know. It's like they don't like men that know about that shit. Like they hate that shit. Like if you know about, they don't like that shit. Cause like most dudes don't really believe that shit, or they probably just don't care. But most dudes aren't aware that this shit be taking place for real in a heavy manner, like crazy. But anyhow, I had chicks tell me shit. But anyhow, this thing with dreams and shit. Motherfuckers coming. I heard some shit about shape shifting and shit. But anyhow, motherfuckers coming in your dreams and shit. Cause there's some ladies that is like, why in the fuck would she be in my dream? I see it as a lady that, whatever the fuck. Cause usually if a lady is in my dreams and I never had sex with her, it's a lady that I never seen before in my fucking life. It's a stranger, like I never seen her in my fucking life. Know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm like all of us, and it's been taking place for maybe like over a couple years now. It's been going on for like a couple years, maybe a few years now. So I'm like, why is these women showing up? Like, why in the fuck would I dream about her? Like, I ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, I'm only in love with like two chicks, and one of them I never even touched before. So I guess but I don't even understand why she showed up in my dreams at times. She showed up in my dreams. I don't understand. Because like I can say, usually if a woman be in my dreams, it's like some lady that I didn't actually had sex with or some shit like that. So I'm like, what the fuck? And that shit tripped me out too. But I was kind of thinking upon that situation. But like at the same time, I remember old girl told me some shit about some shit. And so I'm like, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, maybe that could be some. Cause I'm like, and it tripped me out too. Cause I remember I had this one dream about this lady, and we was like colleagues or some shit. Like we were both dwelling in the same business, and I think it had something to do with like filming and shit, like entertainment, like dealing with like movies and TV shows and shit. And I think she was like some agent or some shit or manager or something like this here. Cause when I seen her walking and I hollered, I was like, "Say what's that?" And shit. So she came and said, like, "Oh, what's up?" Like everything was cool at that point. Cause she was on some shit to where like she thought I was hollering at her about some business or some shit. So when she came up to me, I was like, "How you doing and shit?" And she was like, she just got pissed off and stormed off. Cause like, but it was on some shit as if like she was like disappointed in me on some shit about like getting at her in a certain manner or whatever, as if like, you know what I'm saying, you know how like chicks would be like towards a guy on a situation to where like on some shit to where like a chick feel like you gonna like do sex with her and then that's all you're gonna leave away from her. And it was like that type of thing, like she felt like, you know what I'm saying, I'm playing around with her. AI creation platform. But the whole time, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm psyched about it, like, bitch, I won't, you know what I'm saying, I won't fuck with her on some, like, this shit, but, like, she feeling like, if she let me dive in her, like, that's gonna be the end of the world, like, I ain't never gonna see her again. Tell you shit, like, I'ma just rush away from her. And then it was crazy, like, it was like, probably maybe a whole year after that I had that dream. And this probably was, like, some months ago. It was like, I don't know what, I just remember me and this lady hops out the car and like the same thing. Like me and this, we was like colleagues, we was friends or some shit. But like we both had our hands in some shit we like dealing with. And I think it was at a concert or something. I remember we was like outside. It looked like you know like how the fairgrounds be. Like it was like wide space, wide area. But I think it was like we put up to a concert or something. I don't know. And I don't know who the fuck this lady was. I don't know who the fuck she was. But we hops out the car, we get out, and I asked her about the lady, cause like her and the lady, they was like cool and shit. So I asked her about her and shit, like try to, cause like you know something in love and shit, so whatever. So like she read back, she was like, oh, yeah, she hates you, like or whatever, like on some shit because like she met you, like it was like that type of energy, like when a dude like run game on a chick, smash up and get out of there. Like chicks be angry about that shit. They be ready to murder motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, but I ain't never did no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? If I ask chicks straight up about that shit, so to where there's no love, there's none of that is in the middle. It's like straight up, like you knew what I wanted from me off the bat. But it's crazy because I recently had this dream, and I'm like, why in the fuck was she in my dream? And the whole way how it went down was crazy, but it was cool though. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing crazy though. It was cool, but and like I ain't have sex with her in a dream because like that'd be crazy too with the little. Like I said, I had chicks tell me shit, so it's like motherfuckers be wilding with this magic. But anyhow, that shit was crazy though. But anyhow, some time ago, it was this lady I used to hang out with. And it's crazy. I think I'm for sure, bruh. I think for sure she told me some shit about not the lady, but some other lady told me some shit about her. Not her, but about. Say, I think I remember hearing. I think I remember because I was thinking upon that, and I was like, it was years ago too. But anyhow, like I had a dream about her one time, and like we was like cuddled up and whatnot, and after we was finished and all this year, I noticed that there was like a slight reddish color going on there. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how like terrible shit, period sex, terrible stuff, or that brings. But yeah, so once I noticed that, she gets pissed off, like, and it was crazy because like she never been. Now it was times that she got pissed off at me, but it was because of like breaking up or whatever shit. Like it's like that's pretty much the only time like ladies would like you know what I'm saying be mad with me. Other than that, like they'll just keep it to themselves. They wouldn't even let me know. But when it come down to like breaking up type shit and all that shit, like that's when they would really show the anger, whatever, or show that they upset or whatever. But she just started flipping out, like telling me about how she's a witch and shit. Like yeah, I fuck with magic. Yeah, I be on that. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I do that. That's what I do. So I'm like, is she a witch? Like, was she a witch then, or it's like she a witch now? And I'm like, wait, like, what the fuck? But I don't know. But that probably ain't had nothing to do with her. That probably could have been some whole other shit, some shape shift and stuff. I don't know what the fuck, but that shit was crazy. And I remember when homie was like, never again would I let a lady trick me into having period sex. And I was like, I'm laughing and shit. I'm like, how the fuck did she trick you into that? Did like she lie about being on her period or like what? I don't know what the fuck. I was trying to figure out like how the fuck did she trick you into having period sex? Like I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know what the Brad boy was like. It's been years later. I still dream about it. I was like, and that nigga say, hey, cause bro, and it was even funnier because that boy was like, cause it was a tweet. I think it was on Twitter. And he was like, he made a comment back on it. He was like, and all these witch bitches think it's funny. Bro, that shit is fucking crazy. I was like, I still remember that shit. It was a minute ago. That boy saying all these witch bitches think it's funny. And I was like, what the fuck how did she trick that boy into? And I'm like, man. But anyhow, like I feel safe as a motherfucker. I'm like, damn. Cause I remember when that boy was telling me, cause like homie, like, cause like, no, my sense of humor is through the roof, and like even I remember being around homie and shit, like homie, like around my older brother's age and shit, like and shit. So homie was always fucking just like a laughing ass nigga, you like be clowning around and shit. So I remember that boy telling me one day I want to go, like, we chilling, he chopping up, and that boy was like out of his fucking lights. I ain't never seen homie like that. So as he telling me this shit, I'm just listening to him because like I'm respecting his speech right now, and he actually like trying to tell me some serious shit. But like in my mind, this doesn't appoint to me because I'm the coolest dude on earth. And any lady that's like that, she won't even do sex with me. So like I don't have to worry about like this type of trauma, you hear me? So he telling me like be careful about what chick I fuck with and fuck around and have a baby from and all this type of shit. Like, man, I'm like, man, I ain't ever gotta worry about no shit like that. And it's like, dog, man, this shit is wild. Cause I remember the chick was like, why in the fuck I'm tripping over this boy? I got all these other dudes. Like, why in the fuck I can't get over this dude? And I was like, oh yeah, that's not the way. That ain't the way. That ain't the Mandalorians. That ain't the Mandalorians. That ain't the way. That's not the fucking way. I was like, oh shit, no. But that was years ago, but I remember that shit, and I was like, yeah. And it's crazy too though, cause man, like motherfuckers are so angry at me for not being lonely, not being sad, not being heartbroken. Motherfuckers angry about that shit. That shit is crazy. They so upset though, and I'm like, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, fucking fuck, what's from the regular show, Pops? Good show, Johnny. Good show. Man, I'm relaxing, but like, that's y'all issue, man. Like, don't try to put that on me because y'all sad and lonely. Like, I ain't the reason behind that. You know what I'm saying? Especially for the ladies and shit. Like, I ain't break your heart. That's some other dude. You gotta go find homie and go get with dude and consult that because I ain't break you down. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, whenever, listen, I'm the undesirable guy anyhow. So like, I'm not responsible for any, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever ladies that I seen cry or whatever, anything about hurt feelings, that shit was already done to them before I met them. And on top of that, I'd be on some, because you know, like whatever the fuck, like, just in case she do got feelings for me, let her know, like, hey, listen, I just be joking around. I do like you for real and shit, but hey, listen, I am not trying to be in a relationship. I'm not trying to do that. So just in case, like, you know what I'm saying? So like, hey, I don't want you, I don't want to hurt your feelings. But I'm retarded, and that's why I had to really, really, really chill out, cause like, niggas started, man, I don't know nothing about it. I ain't never been to Jared. My kisses ain't never begin with Katie. ISS, man, them ladies send me the in school suspicion. You heard me? Terrible shit. Like, in school suspicion. Mr. K is ISS. Yeah, so hey, I don't know nothing. I ain't never been to Jared. I don't know nothing about buying no engagement ring, but man, if my financial situation was way different, nigga had like 12 fiancés and shit. Nigga, stupid shit. So like, now I had like, hey, let me gather this shit all back together and get back serious. Cause I remember I was texting this one lady, but I'm in love with the shit for real. But man, I feel like the Holy Spirit approached me, was like, hey, say, like, what you doing, dog? Like, what you ain't ever in your life gonna try to get with that lady in a serious manner. Why is you texting her like this? Like, you just and that shit, I was like, yeah, I gotta stop this shit. Yeah, I gotta cut this shit off. I gotta stop fooling around like that. And it's just like, I don't feel comfortable with that shit no more, doing that shit, just talking crazy. Like, I'm really ready to, I mean, like, for me, a relationship is like, that's a whole different little root. That's a whole different little thing. That's but man, no, I just seen a little video. I don't know what that was about, but fuck around with the GMS cats and shit. But anyhow, This nigga sliding, and I don't know if that was some I don't know. I went, you know, because it was just some shit I was checking out on the side. Homie with the fucking they got a top down in this bitch. You heard me? But he driving this shit and was like, she cheating on me, but she think I don't know. But apparently it looked like homie was speeding and he went and crashed the fucking car. I'm like, man. I'm like, how in the fuck you let one lady? But hey, that's they portion, man. That's they lot. That's what's going on out there. Motherfuckers killing each other behind this shit, and I'm like, man, they want me to be involved in that shit so bad, and I'm like, oh no, I'm chilling. You heard me? Y'all do y'all thing out there. However, y'all figured it out. Y'all figured it out. Leave me out of all this. You heard me? Like, the nigga can only a nigga gotta have the coolest of coolest. Or, you know, one night stand shit. No, that was funny though. I remember that boy was like, who you think you is, Drake? He telling dudes like not to have one night stands and shit. Cause like, you know, like, but and like I understand though, even if she just a 5 or a 6, like, but you need something to. I'm like, man, fuck all that, yeah, but I think I'm Drake. Fuck you tell. Yeah, you heavy. I think I'm Drake. I think I'm Chris Brown out this thing. Like, fuck you, like, and that's crazy because I really be stepping down on shit like I'm Chris Brown. Like I be, you know, like, hey, boy, I gave you my number. You know what I'm saying? But like, you not Chris Brown. I ain't about to just come over there. It's like, yeah, you fucking Usher, yeah. Because I be stepping down and be like, I'm Chris Brown. Like, I got it like that. Hey, that shit is hilarious though, but I be like, damn, like that shit had me terrified at first. I'm like, why is these folks worried about my little diggling? Like, what's wrong with them? Like, why is they so concerned about my little diggling? Man. But hey, that's their portion. That's their lot. I'm looking for the coolest. Yeah. Anyhow, but it's the Cool Cast Podcast, the coolest podcast on the planet. Oh yeah. Be cool out there. But for the love.